I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
We haven't met. You must be
That
Alistair.
makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name's ByJaxx.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it
With the
about?
mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Ooh, that would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
You don't have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry, I'll try not to embarrass you.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I've met Sir Jory.
The knight. Seems like a solid fellow, no? Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see the other one, or I can track him down later.
Looking forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
For party members and tactics. When you are not controlling them, party members act according to their tactics you set. Select Alistair by left-clicking on his portrait. I'll open the tactics screen by clicking on the highlighted icon or pressing that button. Alright. You can use the conditional tactics slots to design custom behavior for each character, or simply select preset tactics. Change Alistair's preset to Defender. Got you. Alright, can I get this? Gray Ash Warrior Axe and runes. Okay. Alright, what are we doing now? We are returning to Duncan. The Dragonfire, what is your favorite origin from this game? I think mine is the kind of the street rat dwarf.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Davith, a fellow from Denerim.
That's me. I'm a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm ByJaxx. Pleased to meet you.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood. 1 for each recruit.
What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And what's the second
There was
task?
once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It
Alright.
was assumed that we would someday return.
See you in a little bit,
A
Dragonfire.
great many things were assumed that have not held true.
How will we find this
It will
archive?
be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood.
Watch
Understood.
over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
These new upgrades do not like fire, it seems like. Alright. We just head out now.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Why not tonight? That sounds ominous. What was that? Alright. Why am I Alistair? Why am I not myself? Wolves. A wolf. Just a single wolf. There they go.
Foolish!
A lot of wolves. They aren't doing a lot of damage. I always thought it was fun when you can pommel strike an animal.
It shall be done.
Oh yeah, I really need a loot all thing here. Well, that guy didn't fare too well. Missionary Jogby. A letter. Inspect it. Will it not let me read it? You found a corpse near the entrance of the Kokari Wilds. A letter on the corpse detailed a path through the wilds that should lead to the place where the deceased is meant to meet his father. Consult the note, a letter to Jogby for more information. They should just let us be able to grab that pretty easily. How do we find the codex? What's the quick thing? Codex. Note, maybe? Nope. Quest related? Letter to Jogby. My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wild sun, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The Chazan respect one of the survival skills in the wild, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with the local tribe so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out, where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot and I'll find you. The landmarks are as follow, beginning at the entrance to the wilds from Ostagar. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Pass the submerged tower on the right. Look between a high, ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for 2 large statues with a chest between them. There you will find our meeting spot. Alright.
Over here.
A dying soldier.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Glad to have you back, Dragonfire.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? 12? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
And for more coffee.
See, Sir Knight, we might die.
How do you
But
drink
we
your
won't
coffee,
die
Dragonfire?
first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Get this wild flower.
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
Cream and sugar, you're basic. You're just a basic white girl. Why do they want them, do you know?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Definitely. Could be worse, could be pumpkin spice, yeah. Sure. Alright. Are they... Okay, I was wondering if their archers could hit us from here. Looks as if they can. Well, that game just completely crashed on us. Let's load this back up, guys. I apologize there. Just that you like coffee flavored coffee too. Yeah, I don't like coffee at all. While we're getting back up, no, looks like the ad's already in progress. Gonna run an ad while we're doing this, but yeah, right. I don't know what happened. Well, good news is we can hurry up through these first few parts.
How do you know?
Alright. And we will...
That flower, white with a red center.
Alright, let's save. And let's hope that it doesn't do it again. It's almost like it glitched out whenever we leveled up. Because it happened, yeah, at the very moment that that we killed him. Get that level up cue. Alright. Acid flasks. Vial of darkspawn blood.
Very well.
Vial of darkspawn blood. Ooh, I thought we were almost gonna have it already. Alright. Let's level myself up here. Let's go with strength. What more can we get here? Powerful swings. While in this mode, the character puts extra muscle behind each swing, gaining a bonus to damage but suffering penalties to attack and defense. Two-handed strength reduces penalties to attack and defense. Alright, let's go ahead and go with that. Alright, let's get some death root. Well, those are some bad guys over there. Let's go get them. Safe for a little while then. Yeah. I was looking to see if there were a lot of hiccups with the mods, but it pretty much said everybody's computer is good enough to run a lot of mods that you normally couldn't, right? What is going on up there? Oh, they're fighting wolves. That's interesting. Oh Lord, I definitely need to get a loot off mod. How did we ever survive back in the day? Missionary Rigby. Key to Mage's Chest, Wildflowers. Oh, that's what we already have. Rigby's Last Will and Testament. I really wish that we could just click on those and it gives it to us. You found the last will and testament of someone named Rigby on a body in the Koraki Wilds. Or Kari Wilds, yeah. Find the cache mentioned in the will and take it to Jeddah and Redcliffe. Is this it right here? I guess not. Let's look for the... Whoever finds this note, this is the last will and testament of Rigby the missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's word. I have come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of the Darkspawn. I leave all that I came with to my wife, Jeddah. Should the reader of this note feel charitable, I have buried a sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in a Teventer ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, and that is still sealed shut when it reaches her. To my wife and my son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I die in service of the Maker. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I do too. Yeah, you always had to have like a tracker to make sure that your memory wasn't getting overloaded, right?
As you say. As you say.
Oh, I can't. I was gonna say Darkspawn Great Sword. Nice. Not better than what I have equipped though, but we'll take it and sell it. Alright. It said pass a ruin with a ruin on your right, if I'm not mistaken. So can I go down here? Nope. Yeah, needle that to access over 512k. You might be right on that.
More darkspawn about. Prepare for random violence.
Wow. Yeah, let's just knock him down.
It has begun.
Was this the thing on my right? When it automatically saves on you. Here's Darkspawn. Is that the bridge it was talking about in the codex?
We're in danger
Oh.
again.
Oh man. Drink. Oh, he is luring us back here. Why can't he use? Is it because I have them all on me? Oh, that was a cool kill. I think you're right about that, Dragonfire, that you needed that to even surpass.
Our skill has won the day.
I mean, does it think there's more things to fight?
Now that was a little rough.
What's he got? Anything good? Got a staff and a topaz we can sell. Okay. Let's go look at the, oh, it was one mega. Can you believe that we needed stuff to do that back then? Alright, let's look at this codex. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under the fallen tree bridge. Pass the submerged tower on the right. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. I don't think we've got there yet. There's the sunken thing, right? But we can't pass through there. We'll find it. Oh, the days of having to load drivers for your RAM. Yeah.
More darkspawn. Close by. You know the drill.
Shall we go? Very well.
Okay. Yeah, I remember having to do a bunch of stuff like that just to play certain games. It was always kind of funny to think about it now. You see a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Hold on. Leave them alone. I want to make sure. I don't remember what that was. The Korkari Wilds are rife with legends and myths that have amazed and confounded scholars since the fall of Ostgar in ancient times. One such mystery lies behind the tale of Ostia and Nebinar, two young lovers who lived in Ostgar. The legend says that Ostia grew up in a company of Gazarath, a spirit of the earth bound to an overhang on the bank of a lake in the Korkari Wilds. Gazarath began to fancy her, and they spent much of their days together talking and laughing. Over the years, however, Ostia became a woman and began to see the company of men. When Ostia met Nebinar, the two fell in love, and Ostia hoped to bring her lover to see her spirit friend. But the spirit, angered and jealous, bade her begone. Gazarath told her that she would never see it again until she brought her lover's ashes and sprinkled them over the spot. Ostia was horrified, and she fled from the enraged spirit, but she began to miss Gazarath, and on the day Nebinar asked her to marry him, she cut her beloved throat, burned him, and brought his ashes to Gazarath, knowing that their marriage would forever sever her ties to her dear spirit friend. There are legends among the Chazand that Gazarath still haunts that lake, and that those who sprinkle the ashes of the deceased over the right spot can summon the spirit. In memory of the contract with his beloved Ostia, Gazarath will grant a single wish and then vanish, never to be heard from again. A note is scribbled in the margin beneath this page. Marcus, I think this is real. If you take the ashes I gave you and scatter them over a pile of rocks on the overhang overlooking that half-sunken Tevinter Dome, maybe Gazarath will appear and give us a wish. If the battle takes you there, it is worth a try. Alright, we're going to save. Because I don't remember this at all. Sprinkle more ashes over the stones. Oh, are we fighting? Oh. Oh, he resisted? We're handling him pretty well, so I'm not too worried. I thought he was supposed to grant us a wish. Ornamental sword. Damn, that does a lot of damage, but not as good as mine. And chainmail. I wonder if I can give Tyler rags. Enchanter's footing. Those look good too. Never even thought about giving these guys better stuff. It looks like his Grey Warden stuff's better than ours. They die, so I'm not worried about them then. I will keep this stuff. Let's heal his injury though. Why is that not working? Oh, did I just use all of them? No, okay. That would have been embarrassing. You just saw the question in the title. Serana is your favorite companion? I'm missing that scarecrow. I know I'm missing the joke. Because I quite often miss your jokes. Ooh, it's an alpha.